Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. Kind of stole my thunder a little bit because I showed the brackets already, but I do have the scores.
He was stood off at the side like, no.
It's like, seriously, you're going to show them all? But I do have the scores for you. So that Lucasinho-Eriksson game, yeah, it wasn't close.
Oh, really?
It was a 5-2, 6-0 drubbing. That was absolute Lucasinho. I was like, you smashed him. He said, yeah, it was easy. I was like, wow, okay, that's easy. Aga versus Aloest was 3-1 in the first game. They're still playing now. Biggest one for me was Albaka lost his first game, 3-1 to Hortighost. Hortigoose, I should say. But he did come back. He's 4-2 in the second game, and he was 3-0 up just as I came in here. So it's probably in the bag. Boras Legends, as you saw, beat Paytime. It was 3-0 in the first game. Very close. Went extra time in the second match. Ended up 2-1. Where else did we go? Zimmer losing out to Manika, yeah. And Zimmer's like, it was very good. They went to extra time 2-2. He went 3-2 up and lost 4-3 in extra time. And then lost 1-0 in the second match. So that was how Zimmer's gone down to the lower bracket. I think Krois just looked to Metsari as well. So Kevin Asaya versus Boras Legends is the next round, but we're not going to have that, I don't think, because we're having to keep the tournament flowing. So we're switching to, we're keeping lower bracket going down there. We've got Xbox standings apparently going to come on your screen. Just a moment. I can tell you I spoke to Kez Brown because he's playing Sneaky next as well. Kez Brown versus Marco Vassini went 3-2, 3-2.
Oh.
So that was a very close game. As I said, it was easy. He was like, no, it was a real close matchup. So he's playing Sneaky next. Sneaky actually represented AS Monaco, by the way. So that's Monaco versus Man City. Going on there. So he's obviously from Epsilon, but he's representing AS Monaco, I've just seen. So, but like I say, Aga versus Aloest in that top bracket. He's currently 1 game up at the moment. I didn't get to find what Haas and Chris were doing because they were in the team selection, so I didn't get to find that matchup. But it is all going off in that section now. It's starting to become tense times for everyone. As you see, Marco Fassini dropping down there. Yeah, Krois, I think, is done and dusted. I think he's out. But Hjorth still sat waiting for his opponent. Did manage to beat Diddy, waiting for someone to drop down there and join him, see who he's going to play. Marco Fassini, though, solid stuff from him, from all accounts, but did drop down into the lower bracket, unfortunately. So a lot of games.
Yeah, I did just hear what the next game was. I actually didn't catch it, so
no,
hopefully.
Yeah. It's that Flaggo versus Keglekongen.
That's why I didn't understand what was said.
Easy for me to say. You thought it was just Swedish coming in your ear, and it technically was, because it's Keglekongen. I don't know how I'm going to say this one.
Keglekongen.
This is going to be fun, Joe. This one.
Yeah.
A fun one, but yeah, it is. I'm quite enjoying it out there in the tournament area because you get to see all the matches. Like, oh, Boras is losing. Oh, it's going on over here. Panya into extra time, and he managed to get the winner in the end. And actually, in the 118th minute, the guy he was playing as a Barcelona kid, he had a real close shot that Neuer pulled off a brilliant save. So could easily have gone to game 3, that one, or at least penalties.
Yeah, and that's a great thing, right? We're seeing so many close games. Some of the guys that we expected maybe to go a little bit further in the upper bracket are now playing down in the lower bracket. Zimmer, I think, is the obvious one to point out for that one. But see what Manika's got up his sleeve, because so far Zimmer looked almost unstoppable. Yeah,
Manika, he said he struggled against him, really did. So Manika going through there. Really interested to see Kevin Asai versus Boras Legends as well. That's gonna be.
I'm looking forward to that.
So you need to keep us updated on that because we're not going to see that one.
My pad and pen in my hand. I will report back. I'll get all the updates for you. But yeah, I'm excited to get out there. Like you said, it's the reactions as well. Some of these players so passionate. It's good to get out there in the tournament area. And I'll come back with some good scores.
Fabulous. Well, thank you very much, Phil. We're going to make a little rotato, and we're going to get ready for the next game. Yeah, we're back. So, Joe.
Phil messed me up again, by the way.
Did he not put the headset back where it should? He does that every time.
Gave him the chance.
Oh, he's going to tuck into some dinner by the looks of it, so he's going to get some chicken down in before.
He'll be reporting on the floor with his chicken breast.
Chicken and potato.
Exactly.
Chicken
That's
and
what
potato.
He's got going
They're keeping us fed here at DreamHack. There's no veg left though, sadly. No veg, Phil. He's going to go get a burger now. He's looked at it. He's looked at it depressing. He's going to go get himself a burger. But there's Flaggo on your screen, 21-year-old German apparently. Yes, that makes sense because he was talking away with Kevin Asaya. That does make a lot of sense. Just last once over on his team. Got 2 legends in there. Wow, okay. Finally, we got Petit in the middle again. And who's that back?
My eyes.
Eyes.
We'll find out soon enough.
I recognise him, and I can't think of his name for
Yeah.
some reason. I'm staring at his face, and it's like the name's not coming to me.
See, this is why we brought you along. We brought an old man because of the legend, right? You were the one that was supposed to say,
You were the guy!
I remember him when I was a young lad. He's going to be playing, of course, Keglekongen.
Keglekongen. It's easy for me to say. Keglekongen.
Yeah.
Keglekongen. Okay. He's not looking like we're butchering his name, so he seems quite happy. So
He's not laughing at us just yet.
Okay, he's going to be doing the old switcheroo trick. You can see Gareth Bale sat there ready and waiting to pounce. He's going to be jumping into that right wing spot the second they start the game.
Yeah, and for you guys that aren't aware what that whole thing is, obviously the chemistry locks once you kind of confirm your team in there, which means then you can put people into different positions and won't affect the chemistry after that one. So it's going to be Bale coming in there. He's got Costa there on the bench as well. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. Yep, there he is. And Sanchez.
So keeping the Man City link at the front there. And Zidane as manager. Zidane.
Seen him a lot, actually.
Yeah, I think most people have been using him. It's because they're using a lot of Real Madrid. They're using the Bale, Ronaldo, and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Carvajal and stuff like that at the back there. So that's why we're getting to see it. But we've had some cracking games so far. That last one was very good, the kid versus Pilm.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love to see as well, the kind of back and forth, and he's got 8 minutes to equalise now after that last goal. Loved also the whole stand-up.
Getting in your face after the penalty.
After he scores the penalty. And that's the stuff I like to see, a bit more emotion coming in. I think the further we go, the more of that kind of thing we're going to see.
Eventually they'll figure out where the camera is and do it down the camera, but sooner or later we'll get there. But
they will figure that one out.
So we got a red kit, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, Zlago. Zlago's going to be in the red kit. Okay, Zlago. Isn't it Flaggo?
It's Flaggo.
Flaggo, yeah. It's the Swedish...
It's the Swedish F.
Swedish F pronounced in my ear is Zlago. I was like, who the heck is Zlago? We got another Bulgarian in here? I thought there was only Wicked. But so he's going to be in the red kit. There we go. So now we know. Production keeping us on our toes. And we'll see how the rest of the brackets fall out. I think I saw Soldreng picking a win up down in the lower bracket as well. Keglekongen. Oh, getting all the names in my ear. Keglekongen is going to be in blue. So red versus blue. That's all you guys at home need to know.
That makes it easier.
How did you write? Did you get Keglekongen written down correctly?
I believe so.
Keglekongen. It is, I believe.
Yeah, you managed it as well. So let's get into it then.
Magic.
And it looks like...
Get tricked, son.
Get tricked against Flaggo FC. And of course, Flaggo, as we said before, playing in the red. And, well, playing with a Frankfurt badge as well. Which, I mean, he's from Germany. Maybe maybe he is a Frankfurt fan.
Yeah, it is actually probably quite possible. I don't know whether he's representing them, because I know a lot of German teams have picked him up. Teams, obviously Wolfsburg, picking up David, by the way, as well as Schalke. Schalke have got themselves a player, actually, as well. But, well, using Wayne Rooney, okay. Haven't seen too many using that. Luke Shaw as well, but it's Kante that's going to trick it through. Hector Bellerin not quite going to get there. Now, Emmanuel Petit with his telltale ponytail lets loose a shot, but it's saved with ease in the end for a corner.
Well, close little start here.
There's the change. There's the Bale change, yeah. We expected that one.
Bale on. Ball cleared here from the corner. He's going to be sent up towards Bale. I think that one was a little bit ambitious over the top. Didn't quite find its man, but here is Flaggo turning things around on the attack, but Petit won't land his pass. So back and forth in these first 10 minutes of this game, while both players just get themselves all settled in and used to the atmosphere.
Perez pass goes astray. Now Petit tries to launch one forward through the middle. A bit adventurous. Gareth Bale not going to be able to get on the end of that one. It gets cleared upfield. Back in the midfield now. Conte moves it forward, tries to find the ball. Gareth Bale, is he going to be able to cut inside? That's a beautiful little turn. Manages to get it to Ronaldo, tries to lay off the defender, roll off his back, but it didn't quite work out for him. Ronaldo with another chance, gets it to Conte, but it's lost out in the middle of the park, and now it goes to Gareth Bale on the other side of the pitch. Martial wins out. There's a chance here. It's a 3-on-3 situation as he tries to plow through the middle. Gets a beautiful slide ball to Bale, but it's just offside, I feel, yes.
I was going to say he stopped there. And then that offside flagged by the linesman. And a high-tempo kick-off to this one. Both teams having a bit of a chance. Here's Alaba on the left-hand side. Will thread it through the midfield and end up on the top side here with Bellerin. Got plenty of space there to work with as well. Knock it almost early in there towards Bale. Here's Ronaldo, decides not to turn, he'll lay it off instead. And again, defender just coming in. Last second stuff. And Flaggo can't quite find that hold that he's looking for. There is Bale once again, chasing. But nothing coming of it.
Cleared through the middle. Now it's Yaya Toure who loses out the ball. Not able to get it through. Emmanuel Petit lays it back to Herrero. To Bellerin. Bags up pace down that right wing there as Petit once again does a cheeky maneuver to sell him a dummy to his fellow Frenchman. And instead now David Alaba. Switch of play there from Bellerin to Vidal. Through the middle to Kante. Kante to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Petit once again. Back to Kante. Through to Ronaldo. Is it to be? Turns his man, but he can't get the shot away with ease. And it's cleared once again by the struggling defence of Keglekongen.
Easy for you to say. Ball coming through this time, though. And again, taken away from the feet of Flaggo's attack. And now we switch completely. Not for long, though. As neither player there quite getting it through where they wanted it to be. There is Rooney. Back to Shaw. Bale now. Aguero also up front here for Keglekongen. It comes back. Bale pushing forward, gets past his man, but where's he going to go? Nice little stop and turn inside to Kante, to Ronaldo, who tries to get it back off. He does receive it again. Can he get the shot off? He can't. Dispossessed there once again. And again, we see, getting into position, but it's that 1 second that you need to get the shot off is what's missing. That defender always there, on point so far for Keglekongen. 34 minutes in, we're still at 0-0.
I don't know about you, Joe, but I'm feeling the beat drop.
I feel like everything's just got louder in the last 10 minutes here at DreamHack.
Everyone just pumped up the volumes. I got a beat to go with. Let's see if the players can feel the flow as Bale makes a run down the wing. Got himself back of space, but he's laid it all the way back to Ronaldo! A shot away, but it's saved by the keeper once again. And Flaggo really piling on the pressure here. It's been all Flaggo, honestly. Piling forward, but he hasn't managed to find the goal yet. 38 minutes, and we've seen it time and time before. He can have all the shots in the world, but if the goals don't go in, it counts for nothing. And we don't want to see yet another one of those upsets where you just get one shot, one goal, and it's all over. Rooney tries the false shot, doesn't work out. Alaba gets it through to Bale. Bale to Ronaldo. Ronaldo can't win it back, and it's cleared once again by Keglekongen.
Has he got a chance here? Well, came off one of Flaggo's players, so does get himself a throw-in. Keeps a hold of things for now with Perez, but Alaba tussling with him down on that bottom side. Perez did get the better of him, though, as Rooney tried to knock it up to Shaw on that top side. And will wrestle down the man between them, and there is Bale trying to come through. Bellerin pressuring him. Someone is down there. Let's see how this one goes. He's going to get back up.
It's Ronaldo, isn't it, I think?
Could well be. Advantage was played there. I'm assuming we're going to see now exactly who it was.
Oh,
Bale.
Bale.
Not a big one, though. You can stay for now. And that will be half-time coming in 0-0. Look at that percentage.
65% possession, yeah. Only one shot, though. One shot in the entire first half.
And this is what I was talking about, you know, he's been in position, the edge of the box, and as he turns to hit it, every time centre-backs are there, every single time. He's not really been able to guide much goalward. And it looks like we may see a change here in formation. Aguero going to be put bang up front.
Shifted Yaya into the middle. The big man.
Yeah, just instructional changes there, it seems. And you see that Flaggo actually switching to defensive there.
Oof, he's down. Ronaldo sent packing down on the floor, son.
Ref wasn't watching. It's all good, boys.
Oh, this is a good chance, though. It's a 3-on-3, but it can't get the ball away. Alaba wins it back to Petit. Petit losing control, but he gets bit back in the midfield. Now Bale to Ronaldo. Bale making a run, but it's Ronaldo pumping through the middle. Lays it off for Bale. Bale lays it back once again to Kante, to Petit. Can't get the pass to Ronaldo. And it's coming right back at them, but it's a long way to go to get out his own first half.
Well, does somehow get out of there. But then just as quickly loses it again. Here is Bale. Injury shaken off by now. Oh, bit of a shirt pull there, but Bale continues on forward, will be able to turn back. Was put out of play though by Short. And we're going to see the ball lofted in here. Where's it going to land? Well, that was a defender, I think, that headed that one out clear. Better safe than sorry. This time it's Short and falls to Yero. In the end, just bundled away. And we've seen a couple of times that Keglekongen has got into this position, hit the halfway line, but there's 20 men, it feels like, between him and the goal every time.
What was his name again?
What did I say?
Keglekongen. I don't know where he went there, really. Keglekongen, he's definitely struggling when he's defending, and that's what counts. It's still 0-0, and there's still only one shot away on goal as Flaggo tries again to break down the defences, but it's just not working out for him. As Kongen pushes forward, out through the middle of the park now, starting to build up an attack at last, getting Yaya Toure involved to Martial. Now again, it's another ball that gets passed in there, and it seems to be the pass percentage that's the real kicker at the moment, but there's a big chance here. Wayne Rooney to Martial. Can he cut back inside? No, he can't get through the defender. And Alaba, once again, as we've seen throughout FIFA Ultimate Team, is a solid man in that left-back position. Ronaldo breaking through on the left wing. Can he get a swinger into the box as he looks for Gareth Bale? His partner in crime at Real Madrid, but he's having to go all the way back to Emmanuel Petit now. Bale onto his left peg maybe, finds Benzema. Benzema can't get it away, and it gets cleared once again.
Possible bit of reluctance to turn and shoot here. I mean, that full 180 turn and shoot is never the most reliable anyway. But we saw from 65% of possession, only one shot out of the first half, which you may think Flaggo, if he'd have had a go a little bit earlier on a couple of these occasions, maybe he'd have more from it. Here we go, though. Ronaldo going to turn brilliantly. Does lay it off to Bale, but he loses out on that. Here's Petit on the edge of the box. Again to Ronaldo, again to Bale. He needs to cut it back here. Does so. As Vidal is going to be the one to shoot, and while it goes sailing wild and wide, and a shake of the head there as well from Flaggo. And I think that was the chance that I had to make him shoot a little bit more, just gone.
It's funny that they have Petit in there, because it is like watching Arsenal of old. They're passing it around, they're just afraid to shoot. Finally, they might get a shot off. But you know what? They're keeping the possession, and while you've got possession of the ball, your opposition's doing nothing with it, and that's the main part for him at the moment. Rooney tries to get it clear for Keglekongen, but he's going nowhere with that one, is he? It's going to be Alaba that will clean it up with ease and still runs the clock down. Petit now. Down on the floor you go, Vidal. Vidal, you don't do that often to Vidal and get away with it.
No.
That's for sure in real life. He
not,
might
not get anything back in.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, that's always a good way to wind Vidal up, though. Chop him down, and you know you're going to get one back, but hopefully he gets the red.
Yeah, he's
that's how it works.
Sooner or later. But
although I have to say, Bayern is certainly improved.
Calm down.
He's certainly improved on that stuff, which is good good to see if you're a Bayern fan.
Not if you're a Hamburg fan, though.
Well, there's not much good to see, sadly, if you're a Hamburg fan these days.
You're kind of a sucker for punishment, really. Chef Wednesday, and then you go to Hamburg. I mean, what's...
No one can call me a glory supporter, that's for sure. Silverware is long since been gone, dried up, scrapped
it kind of has for Liverpool
team.
for a while, but yeah.
Well,
a tough old time. But as it is, it's Keglekongen building an attack, and while he hasn't had a shot yet, it only takes one to score. Once again, picked up in the middle of the park there. I think, is that Renato Sanchez I saw come on? I think it was. As Petit tries to chase the ball down, but it's Aguero that's lost it. And Boateng lays it forward to Petit. Now through the middle, Sanchez wins it back to Martial now, as he tries to play it through the middle to Aguero, but it's not working out for him. Alaba once again getting in the way as it goes through Vidal. Puts it forward, over the top to Carrasco. Just come on the pitch, can get something swung in, the Belgian. Not going to work for him, but it's a corner. And at the 80th minute, there's a chance.
Oh, there it was. There was a chance again, a shake of the head. And it was about a foot too high. And honestly, Flaggo, we've seen him quite happy to play that slow possession game, thinking, I only need one if I carry on this way. That was possibly the chance for him. Still 6 minutes or 7 minutes, if I could count, still to be played. On the edge of the box here, once again snuffed out. Maybe a chance to counter into Toure here for Keglekongen. And again, the clinical passing is missing there.
Yeah, so close. Just the last pass goes astray. And at the moment, it's Flaggo on the attack once again. The German trying to build up his play, but it's just not working out. It's picked up in the middle of the park. It still doesn't leave Keglekongen's half very often, but when it does, it may give him a chance. He's got Aguero up front. He's certainly clinical, and he's got himself a break. And the shot comes in, but it's saved. And it's gone for a corner, the first corner I think Keglekongen's had of the game.
Neuer putting that one out. Here we go, though. Are they going to get it back inside? Nice little slide. We'll get possession back. I have to comment, seeing Manuel Neuer playing in a Frankfurt shirt is something that we're probably never going to see in real life. As that one is put inside. Here we go. Can Flaggo find his one? No, again. The last man cutting it out, and now Keglekongen, 3 minutes added on. Surely the last big attack of this game with Hierro down on that left-hand side. He's beaten his one man, needs to pull it back, but again, defender gets in the way. And that will be the end of the 90 minutes.
Just
and look
7
at the
shots.
percentage again, 62%.
7 shots the entire game, only 2 of them on target, 1 apiece. So 2 shots just coming towards the end there for Keglekongen. Starting to finally get himself a little bit of rhythm maybe at the end of the last 10 minutes of that game. But Flaggo, all his pressure early on has gone for naught as we move into extra time.
Did see a sub coming in there. Salah coming on for Bale.
The Man City man. Oh, I don't know, is he still at Man City? He was at Man City. If he is.
Believe so. Oh, ball through here. Oh, that's surely. Oh! Getting in the way of Flaggo. That is a smile of, are you actually kidding me right now? How have I not scored any of these chances yet?
Clips the heels of the defender and just bumbles wide. Sometimes the look is just not with you. Here in extra time, Alaba, header goes wide. Now, Butland clears his lines once again. Up to Flaggo's defenders, but it's coming right back at him. Through the middle of the park. Petit loses out, though. Chance here, big chances. Bale breaks away. He's got no one in the box. That's the problem. He's waiting for Aguero to catch up with the play. And not the quickest, but he's back there now. But Bale's now got it all to do. And Hector Bellerin's having none of it. But there's just no energy left on Bellerin. He's knackered.
Well, if there's one way to get him out of the game, that certainly would be it. Make him tired, but Bale not in much better of a position himself. There is Salah. What can he do? He's certainly got plenty of energy after just coming on, but still is dispossessed. Here's Sanchez. Over then to Martial. Toure, and they will try and get this one through. That is Aguero. Where's he going to go from here? He tried to back heel there, or make the turn, didn't work out for him, and this could be dangerous. Defender is shattered. And in the end, it does get back to the keeper. But this is not out of danger.
Carrasco through, not quite going to get there. Butland puts him down. The big man not being beaten so far. 103 minutes gone as we close to the end of the first quarter, effectively, of extra time. Quarter half of extra time. I don't know what I'm going with that. I mean, we're having quarters now. We're into 15-minute periods. I don't know where I'm going with this one.
Just put down the spade, the grave is dug deep enough. Oh, there's a turn. He needs to get the shot off here. Oh, he scored! Would you believe it? A game where Flaggo, honestly, has had everything going for him. Keglekongen, at the end of the first half of extra time, will come in. You can see his players there lifting Martial onto their shoulders. And it was a great turn. Great finish as well, and now Flaggo,
defensive.
ultra defensive. That was a German ultra, by the way.
3 shots.
Look at that.
The entire game, 2 on target. None of the possession. And that just goes to show, you know, if you can have all the possession in the world, but if you don't do anything with it, if you don't get those goals, it counts for naught. And at the moment, Flaggo is going to be gutted with how this has gone. Change there. Sanchez on for Petit. Salah was brought on earlier, trying to switch things up. We're going to see Aguero coming off. Didn't see who came on. Diego Costa on the pitch. Sanchez, look at that. Sanchez playing right wing. Everybody deep. Toure's got no energy. He's dead to the world. And Yaya plodding around. Not a lot in them, but they just need to hang on. 15 minutes.
Well,
not even 15.
Not even.
Oh, there is, yeah, 15.
Well, in-game you and your quarters. Get out of here. So, Flaggo, possession once again. There's an injury there as well, and Flaggo is charging on forward here with Vidal. Will slot it through to Salah, who can't quite get the back heel off, but he's rescued it anyway. Kante at the edge of the box. Terrible pass is going to give possession away. And this is what Keglekongen now needs to do. Hold possession as far up the field as he can. That's not how you do it, though.
An overhead through ball was all he needed to do there, and that would have been away and gone. Costa, oh, beautiful little dance. Loses his man. Yaya Toure back to Costa. Who knew Costa had it in him, honestly? Gareth Bale punts it forward. Now Smalling. Smalling, of all people, trying to block out the shots. Not working out for him as Vidal pushes forward, but it's coming right back at him. Keglekongen, you know what? Using this full-on counter-attack style is working well, and Costa runs it to the corner, tries to buy as much time as he can. Just 7 minutes on the clock now to hold on for this first win.
Here we go, though. Sanchez will thread it through. Carrasco on this top side. He's still full of energy after that late sub. Alaba, he loses the ball there. And Flaggo can probably hear the clock ticking away. And there's certainly not much time left in this one. Keglekongen just needs to keep a hold of it. Is there a foul there? Apparently not.
Get down, Martial.
Apparently not. And Alaba, he's marching on through. Where's he going to go from there, though?
Shrugs his man off with a shoulder barge. Carrasco puts it through to Salah. Now to Vidal. Vidal in the box to Martial, and he just couldn't get it out of his feet. And he's coming right back at him. Gareth Bale.
That's it, surely.
Keeps a hold of it. Sanchez, just 1 minute is all it is on the clock, and he just needs to hold the possession. And Keglekongen, he's through on goal. Diego Costa running through. Oh, what a finish! Top corner stuff. 2-0 for Keglekongen. No doubt about it. Who's the winner at the end of this game? Despite all the possession, all the play Flaggo held, he goes down 2-0.
Well, that is a tough one to swallow for sure. Keglekongen, I mean, you've got to give him his credit. He's held on throughout that entire thing. 65% percentage in terms of possession. I forgot the word, I only had the German word again. Ballbesitz. If you wanted to know that. It is Flaggo's German, so, you know, trying to adapt here and
making him feel at home.
Keep it friendly. But Flaggo, 65% of possession in the first half, 62% in the second half. Way more shots. There was hardly even a chance for Keglekongen, and then he goes and busts that out.
I know one thing he won't be saying, alles gut. It is not.
Alles gut, it definitely isn't right now.
There'll be a few other phrases he'll be using right now, but yeah, not a great show. I mean, he can take a lot away from that game. You know, you learn a lot from a loss. It's the old saying, and you do learn a lot from a loss. You know, he knows he's got to do more with the possession he had. He dominated the game for a large portion of that. Just couldn't find the finishing product. You know, Keglekongen, he didn't even have a shot until the second half.
Yeah.
And then even this still, he didn't really do a great deal until extra time. And then suddenly he wakes up. He's like, guys, I've been waiting. I'm like the spider waiting in the prey. And as soon as halftime comes out, the web gets a little jangle, and out he comes and gets a strike, and 2 goals easily put away at the end there. Cracking strike at the end as well for Diego Costa. Top corner from outside the box.
It's best of 3, though. I'm going to go back to the old adage. The old adage, because in the end, that was a Flaggo-dominated game. He just needs to put the ball in the net, which is seemingly a problem for him. You know, we saw him, I think, take one what you could consider early shot. You know, kind of edge of the box, not between the penalty spot and the net, because he wanted to walk it in. That's how it felt. It felt like he wanted to walk it in there. And I think that he can probably afford himself a little more shooting room. I think a lot of people are a little bit scared with the keepers these days, and, you know, taking those longer shots are definitely a gamble.
But how many times have we seen them get parried off to the side and a rebound comes in? And I mean, it's totally possible, even if you just take those long-range shots. But second game underway, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on your screens, because it is going to be a classic, no doubt about it. Flaggo pulling all the pressure onto Keglekongen, but he comes out with the loss in game number 1. Will we see this go the first time, actually, on stream, all 3 matches?
I hope so, because, I mean, that first game is anything to go by. This one's going to be, you know, just a tense series all the way through. We can see there, it looks like starting lineup will be the same as what we saw in game number 1. There's a defensive start there from Keglekongen.
Surprise.
But let's see then. We are underway. Of course, 1-0 in the best of 3 in favour of Keglekongen. But it was Flaggo that dominated that last game. But domination doesn't mean goals.
Now you can see the teams rattling along the bottom there. This is FIFA Ultimate Team, of course. Effectively build your own dream team. Get the chemistry up there. To 100, offside, I think. Or was it dragged back?
It was a foul before,
It was dragged back, yeah, okay. Well, Touré's just going to tap this one off the side. Looks like Rooney's waiting to receive. He's going to change it to Martial, maybe. Pump one in, 40 yards. It's an adventurous effort at best if he's going to go for it, but he's going to try and go for the header. Instead, it's not going to work out, and it's cleared, no problem.
Knocked back in, though. Martial there. Up towards Bale. He's got one man charging right in there. That's Hierro. And what are they going to do from here? Rooney is found. Knocked away. Good pass in here from Keglekongen. Good turn as well. Martial! And slightly wide. It was Martial, of course, who scored his first goal in that last one to break that deadlock. Didn't quite hit the target this time around, though. But Keglekongen, in 8 minutes, has had better chances than he had in the whole 90.
Oh, it's a goal, surely.
1.
Oh, the keeper. Neuer pulls off a big save there and immediately slaps those big hands of his. Tries to knock it back, and that's gone out for a throw. Keglekongen, as you said, putting all the pressure on here in the second game and playing defensive as well, remember. Formation switch. Conte, no nonsense there. Slamming him down on the floor. Now it's going to be Vidal bringing the ball out. Ronaldo up front for Flaggo to try and make something work. Goes to Gareth Bale, his teammate from Real Madrid. Has to cut it back. No one in the box. Goes to Petit, Bellerin getting involved. Alaba, all the wing-backs coming into this one. Now Benzema lays it off to them. Ronaldo in the box, and the defense is there at the last minute. And now the counter-attack chance, like you say, he went down like a sack of potatoes. And it doesn't look like he's going to get back up anytime soon.
Well, oh, that's bad news for him as well there. Another one down on the top. This time the shot coming off. It's in. It's in. Keglekongen is going to score it once again. Here's Martial that will put it in for him. 17 minutes down. And I think at this point, Flaggo needs to have a look at the injuries. There were 2 men down there. It's Bellerin. He can continue on that, though. And I guess it was Ronaldo as well. He did get up afterwards, so should be all good there, as Flaggo now going to try and bring things back.
Well, he's got it all to do now, hasn't he? We've seen this so many times in these best-of-3 series. The early goal goes to the man that won the first game, and that mental fortitude that you require in this game sometimes to make those comebacks can really take a bit of punishment, as Flaggo tries to get himself another clear chance, but the defenders stacking around him, pressing hard in the box and forcing him to get clattered in the heels. Gareth Bale now along the left wing, got ahead of the play, cuts it back, beats his 2 markers, runs it back through and buys all the time that Keglekongen needs as Rooney puts it through. Oh, the slide ball almost working out for Ronaldo.
You see the pace at which he's building this up as well. It's one-touch football for him, trying to find those openings. But if you watch Flaggo when he goes forward, he'll almost get stagnant when he gets to the edge of the box, and it allows the defense that bit of time to actually get into position. And it's hard then to find that clinical through ball that he's certainly been looking for this entire time. As we see once again, ball going to get thrown in here. Not quite getting through for Bale. And Flaggo got it all to do. Almost ran that one out there. Did keep it in. Gets played the advantage. Oh. That's a nice little ball through.
No,
what's he going to do with it? I was going to say, it's Bale here charging down, but he does put it in. Petit tries to get up there. On power of the ponytail, not enough to propel him high enough.
Trying to launch himself forward. But Keglekongen builds his attack once again now. Gareth Bale, oh God, he's smashed on the floor, and yeah, and he's got his hands in the air wondering what the hell happened. But it's going the other side. Benzema can lay it off the side. Is it going to be enough to try and break through Ronaldo? He's got no angle. Got to cut it back to Benzema once again, and the shot gets blocked. And it goes for a corner for Flaggo.
Is he going to be able to get ahead on this one? It is going to be floated in towards the penalty spot. There's a turn, and that's the problem with the turn and shoot. It's not accurate at all. And he goes looping over the bar. 10 minutes here until half-time.
Some say Butland should be the New England keeper, challenging certainly for the spot, but Alaba is breaking away down the left again to Vidal. Vidal can't get it to Benzema, but he's won it back through a missed pass from Bellerin. Now the power of the ponytail floats the head forward, tries to get himself a positional advantage for Gareth Bale there. Bellerin intercepts once again, almost a missed pass there, putting Bale through, but it's coming straight through. Herrera gets it to Kante. Kante tries the overhead through ball, and it works out. He's managed to get it through. Vidal, can he find Hector Bellerin? No, he tries to pummel his way through, using that pace that he has, the Arsenal man, but it's still not working out for him. Rooney, blocked shot by Petit. Bale back through. Ronaldo shows him where he wants it, but he can't get past the defender, and Luke Shaw blocks it out.
Again, played up the wing here towards Bale, who again gets put down. Shaw gonna drop it into Bale. You can send Shaw here. Needs to hold it up a little bit though for someone to get in the box, give him some options. That was all just happening a little bit too slow. And now Bale gonna charge down the right wing here for Flaggo. But again, the rest of the team just a couple of seconds behind him, has to wait for things. Still has possession here though. Knocked in. Can they find the opening this time around? No, they can't. And again, that edge of the box, he's just not got the room to play. They're closing him down instantly. There's nothing to play with for Flaggo. I think there needs to be a little bit of a change of idea for him.
Well, I think he's using 5 at the back as well, Keglekongen, and it's just suffocating effectively for Flaggo every time he tries his moves, and it's just not working for him. Just not simply working for him. Tell a lie, he is using 4, but he's got Toure in that central defensive midfielder position, so he's almost effectively dropping back and playing as that 5th man. Keglekongen just taking himself a quick drink. You know, he's won the first game 2-0. He's 1-0 up. Nothing to panic. Just do what you've been doing. Doesn't matter if you haven't had the possession when you've got the goals.
Indeed. Bale, well, battered off the ball there. Not much he could do about that one. Now, Shaw gonna have a bit of link-up play of his own with Rooney. Oh, that's a great ball through. Bale actually turned a little bit to the side, which I think hampered his pace moving through. And now Flaggo. No chance for him there. Defence holding strong. Good bit of one-touch football, though, from Keglekongen again. Shaw, though, loses out. And this is a possibility now for Flaggo with Shaw out of position.
Bale getting himself a good run. Really good position here to try and lay it back, but it's just run off the ball again. Every time he tries, it's just not quite working out for him. Another chance. Surely! Oh, the keeper makes the save. And exactly. Ronaldo with the chance and Butland having none of it.
The hero that England needs.
But
maybe
doesn't deserve.
Maybe and probably with that one. Oh, that's not a good pass. Not a good pass there from Keglekongen.
Surely.
He's got to shoot. He's got to shoot at some point. Got the space there in front of the penalty spot. Got to have the faith. As we see here, Bale charging on forward for Keglekongen. And actually doing well here to win the ball. Oh, through ball. Not quite reaching its target, though. And now Kante. Up to Benzema. And Alaba. Build-up play once again for Flaggo.
Yeah, but it's a great build-up as well. Vidal has a good through ball, but he's not going to hit onto it. Butland comes out off his line and picks up the ball. Time is ticking. Butland launches it down the right wing. Martial loses out to Petit now as it comes back towards them. Yaya Toure trying to get in there, but Ronaldo does a little flick. Vidal loses out, runs straight back into Yaya. And now Martial on the other side, run off the ball by Petit. The midfield battle continues, but still no shots really coming from Flaggo that have been testing Jack Butland. Just that single chance from Ronaldo so far is all it's been. Now you can see he tries to set one up, and Butland's there again. As Gareth Bale recovers it, tries to lay it back, still doesn't get a chance away. And the danger is cleared, and Keglekongen on the counter.
65 minutes about to hit here. Possession lost, and they're going to come forward with Petit. Keeps a hold of it down towards Bale, who cuts inside. Will fire it off to the other side. There it is, it's in!
It's there at last.
It's in, finally he scored one. Had possession advantage over the two games. Had the chances advantage. Finally, Ronaldo will get one in for him. And you saw what it means there to Flaggo. In reality, should have maybe had 2, 3, 4 goals over these two games by now. It is only one, though. With 70 minutes on the clock, still anybody's game. But Flaggo has to win this one, don't forget, after losing the first one in the best of 3.
Yeah, and Flaggo trying to push on. We just saw a defensive move come out from Keglekongen once again. And now it's his turn to attack. Free kick position. Is he going to try and curl one in here, maybe? He's going to switch it to Gareth Bale, left peg. Is he going to try and work this one in? It's totally doable from this range, you know. Bale lines himself up. Goes for the corner, but it's not there. Down low. Neuer not going to get beaten from that range.
Nice to see people actually going for it, though. And, you know, I think the longer that we see FIFA 17 being played, the more we're going to be seeing people go for that as practice obviously takes effect. Here we go, though. It's Flaggo. He's going to have a shot, but, well, the height was perfect, really, for Butland. Hardly had to make a stretch to keep a hold of that. And now,
photographer's save, I believe, is the phrase for that one.
Yeah.
Makes it look a little acrobatic as he tries to pluck it out the skies. Bale lays it back to Kante. Not many changes for either of these teams so far. Kante trying to make a bursting run down the side as he Lays it back to Bellerin. Now Petit through to Vidal. And
Oh!
found his way through somehow, but Bale checked his run. And the shot comes in and goes well wide.
Well,
I think somewhat surprised in the chance to
that he
Bale
got
there.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was gifted to him, but you never expected it, right? So it was kind of a, oh no, too late.
Frustrating.
By the time you've regained your concentration there, it's all over. There is a ball over the top, but defender will be first to it. Here's Flaggo then on the attack. Surely going to send Ronaldo. He does. And he will beat the first man.
The
but where are you going to go?
The shirt tugging. He goes down. That might be a free kick, you know. That was a lot of pulling going on there. Ronaldo striding across the ball to try and cut something in. They switch it to Vidal.
Legs together.
Yeah, well, he's only got one mode, Vidal. It's power.
From there, is he going to have a go?
No, he's just going to try and cut it in for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's trying to, he's the man he's aiming for as he tries to keep the defender at bay. He's looking for him. Oh, and it's just not going to find him in the end. Loose ball, though. Where's it coming down to? It's going off for a goal kick.
And changes. 82 minutes on the clock. What are we going to see? It's a changing formation, first of all, by the looks of things. Aguero going to be put up. Sides change for Martial, who I think went off there. Yep.
Costa's on.
Costa.
Made an impact last time around, didn't he?
He scored even.
Yeah.
Fantastic finish as well from Douglas Costa. Comes on for Martial. So, one apiece, 82 minutes down.
Are we going to see extra time
stuff
again, I wonder? I think it might well be.
Been the game of the tournament so far, I feel, this one. Not the highest scoring of encounters, but certainly a tense one. And with those surprises at the end. Not nice for Flaggo, but certainly thrilling to watch here. In the end, that attack not amounting to anything. 85 minutes now gone. Keglekongen, can he get the man through? Close, but not quite.
No cigar is the phrase we're after here, and it's just not working out for him at the moment. Back and forth, the midfield battle continues. Carrasco now just coming on, gets it to Ronaldo. Switched to left wing position, but offside given. Keglekongen holds the ball again with just a couple of moments left in this full-time score. Bale down the wing. Tries to find his way through, but it's going to be a throw for Flaggo. Keeps the pressure on. Petit lays it back to Carrasco as he gets launched down the wing. Not going to find him, though. And it's just this really has been the tale of the game. Just this midfield battle that keeps going back and forward, back and forward. The passing not quite complete, but Bale's through in the last, surely. Oh, he slots it through, and Flaggo steals the win with just moments on the clock. And we're going to see ourselves into a game 3 at last.
Well, reporter Phil, he came out of the field ready to get back on the desk, but we're going to have to send him back out because there's another one coming in this game. Or is there? The shot! Oh, it's saved, though. Neuer saying, calm down, lads. That was an easy one. That was never troubling me.
Calm down. All right.
And look at that. Flaggo.
Deflated.
I think that one might have just taken all his energy out, but he, of course, needs some more energy because we will be moving in to another game, into game number 3.
Game number 3, the first time on the stream we actually get to a game 3. It's been happening all the time in the tournament area. And obviously a lot of games going on over there. We are in the lower bracket here. The choice has been made, certainly for broadcast, to keep with the lower bracket. We didn't want to hold up the upper bracket, which means we are sadly going to miss some of the real top games. Obviously, don't worry, we've still got the final to get there. But obviously, everybody, barring the top 2, are going to end up in the lower bracket at some point. So there's still plenty of players to pick from. And at the moment, we are watching Flaggo versus Keglekongen fighting for their tournament lives here as we move on to game 3.
And now you have to question what changes for either player. I mean, they've been so close, these games, that you almost feel like, no, I'm not going to change. I'm going to go through. I feel like I've learned from this mistake, and if I do that right, then that system will work out for me.
I mean, that's the very first time we've seen Flaggo actually get a clear through ball. Keglekongen has been defending so well. Seemed like his defense had maybe pushed up way too high a line effectively because he's been playing defensive the whole time. But in the 90th minute, it's a real sucker punch to have that happen when it looks like you are basically going extra time, and you get the early goal on there. But well, game 3, and this has been a possession-hungry game, I think it's safe to say, certainly for Flaggo. Didn't have as much joy with the ball in that second match as he did in the first game.
No, first game he definitely had more time at the, this is where heat maps would be really awesome. On the edge of the box there, because, we saw him so often get to that position, and then brick wall of the defense was just there, and he couldn't get any further. This one was a lot more balanced. Keglekongen, for me, had number 1 more possession, but also had a lot more play, a lot more time on the ball. Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah, I think he had more shots in that game. Keglekongen definitely... well, I mean, to be fair, both teams now have won a game that looks like they should lose. So how's this third one going to go? I wonder. I wonder. Jeez. Well, Joe's just been attacked. Is it a fly? Is there something attacking you in the studio? I don't know.
It's the
air in here.
It's the air in here, yeah.
Thick. It's day 3 of DreamHack. It's safe to say the must in the air is building.
Yes. It's somewhat choking, as you may have just noticed. But enough of that. Enough of my personal first world problems here. We are going to be looking, seeing what changes are going to happen. Manolas, that's who it was.
Manolas, yeah. It's who he's using. It's who August Rossemar uses him as well in the back line.
So.
Surprised a lot of people are not using Smalling and Boateng. Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't know what it is that you can't fit them in there together, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's, the composition as well of what else you've got available to you.
Well, the chemistry as well, obviously, because they're German team, so Bundesliga German and English Manchester United, so Premier League, so they don't gel in any way in chemistry terms. So there's no links. You need one of the 3, don't you? The nationality, the same team, or
nation.
The nation, yeah. No, I've already said nation. What's the third one?
Same team, same league, same nation.
Same league. That's it. League. I forgot league. Either way, let's talk about the game, because it is game number 3, and Keglekongen trying to build up some attack from the back once again, but it's just not working out. And it's position normal for Flaggo. Trying to keep the pressure on, not able to get a shot away.
Ball over the top. Where's he going to go with this one? Onto Ronaldo. Benzema. Oh, the turn. That is going to be a corner. Kante here to float one in towards the penalty spot. He gets knocked all the way back to him. And he's going to go back to his standard here. Try the build-up, punch through the middle. He's not really been able to punch through the middle. That's the problem. He's more of kind of slapped his way around, and not been able to really drill through. It's just been a little lackluster. But that might change in this one, or not. That's a woeful pass, and that may actually cost him here.
The shrug.
I don't think he's quick enough, is he, there?
Yeah, the shoulder of Smalling just blocking him off there, preventing the run. But you can see the pitch a little wetter, so maybe the slippiness will help out. As Aguero tries to get himself down that wing, but he just can't go any quicker. That's an interesting ball across field. Vidal, though, going to receive it to Kante. Back to Vidal now. That's going to find himself a clean pass through to Benzema, making the left wing position this time. He's got Ronaldo in the middle, trying to look for his teammate, can't cut it through. Alaba has made the run forward, goes back to Alaba. Now, as he tries to slide the ball through to Ronaldo, but it's a little adventurous, asking too much to get past Keglekongen's defence.
Does get the throw, though. Alaba will be moving up. Petit knocks it through, and again, looking for down the middle, direct stuff that doesn't in the end work out. There is Bale, but that's knocked on too far. Petit won't have an issue.
Ponytail battle.
Correcting that. I mean, Bale's more of a top knot, really, isn't
Yeah,
he?
it's more of a top knot than a ponytail days. But
Petit would have had a top knot if that was cool in his day,
yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
it, yeah. Well, I'm not sure the ponytail was ever cool.
That's true.
But either way, he had it nonetheless. So, Keglekongen, oh dear, that's a poor pass, and Petit will just cut that one out. Speaking of Petit, he's going to find his way back to him now. Ronaldo! Blocked by the keeper's feet. Butland using what he can to keep the ball out the net.
Well, another opportunity here. Bale on that top side will find Kante. Oh!
What? I think that came off Butland's foot. I think he flicked it in the air again.
And at this point, Flaggo's pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there was some serious German coming out there.
Invisible wall in that net somewhere. Just not allowed to go in at this point.
Was ist das, I believe.
Yeah. I think you were pretty accurate on that one, with a couple of words which we won't repeat probably added on top of it. Here we go though. Keglekongen, nice little turn. Red though by Flaggo. That won't be red. And now there's a chance here on the edge of the box. Goes for the shot. Well, just sloppy stuff here overall, really.
Oh, Martial, he's the man that scored 2 already for him. Can he get another?
Oh!
Ronaldo down in the box, looking for something, as always, but not going to get it this time. That's going to be a brute force. Martial through to Bale! Keglekongen takes the lead once again. Calm it down, indeed.
Well, 33 minutes gone, and again, the pressure will fall on Flaggo's shoulders. We've seen him fight back from this position in the second game. In the first game, he was just shocked after dominating it for so long, and now he's moving forward with Vidal into the feet of Ronaldo, but where's he gonna go from here? Does manage to get away from his man, but he's gone even further wide. Now Benzema into Petit. Oh, he decides to shoot, and there's the rebound.
No.
How has he kept that out? He does get it off the rebound now. And that is 1-1, but again, a shake of the head, because honestly, he probably should have scored maybe the first one or the second one. Butland, what a hero.
What a game he's having, and that's not what you want to see as Flaggo, but he gets the goal. He gets himself right back in it, and we're all square in game number 3 with 40 minutes gone. Who is going to stay in the tournament? Who will go home? The sad loser in this, I believe, round 2 of the loser bracket, or is it round 3? I'm not sure
2.
either way. Starting to get to the tail end of the tournament. Flaggo on the attack, finds Bale, he's offside. Yeah, he can't touch the ball. Yeah, offside given.
Well, well, well. I think it's only fitting that we should go to extra time and penalties at this point. Considering everything that's happened. Possession here for Keglekongen. Up on that top side, will feed through Aguero, who will knock it back and almost receives it again. Flaggo was ready this time. And that will go out for a thrower. Just a minute or so away from hitting half-time. And now would be a fantastic time to strike.
Oh, so much battle going on there. Gareth Bale comes out on top against Shaw, though. And then loses out in the end. Back to Hector Bellerin. Vidal in the middle. Finds Bale once again as he tries to lay it through for Petit. Petit wins it back with a bit of a jostle there. Benzema holding off with the shoulder, but he's not got enough to put it away. And it's half-time. 7 shots there for Flaggo. You see the domination, but he's just not able. I mean, to be fair, 3 of them were in one attack where he got the goal eventually.
That's true, yeah. They were all on target.
It's a little harsh to give him so much credit for that one, but 1-1.
66% of possession, or just for him, Ballbesitz, since he is, of course, playing here as Frankfurt, and he's from Germany as well. Question now is, what do these last 45 minutes deliver for us? For now, it's Flaggo on the attack. He's going to send Bale running, keeps it in. And we'll then continue with Kante here. Into Petit, what's he going to do? Needs to make a nice little turn. There's 2 men on top of him, though. It's basically swarmed there. These inaccurate passes need to be watched out for Keglekongen.
Bale feeds it through to Martial. He's come to the rescue so many times for Keglekongen, but he's absolutely required now as we reach the 50-minute mark and counting. Pressure will build every time that clock ticks down through the minutes as Conte makes a burst of pace down the left, but he's got nowhere to go with it. Ball returns, that's a great through ball to Bale, but again the defense is there. He just needs to get it clear from his feet, and you could see he didn't want to take that shot with the right foot because we've seen he can't even score from an open goal in this tournament so far. Kante gets a good ball through. Bale now wants the return to Ronaldo, and it just wasn't quite there again, and it's cleared for another time.
Back and forward. There's Ronaldo, dispossessed. Just like that, Keglekongen with 3 men.
Big chance.
Gonna be building something up here. Where's he gonna go with it?
Oh.
Tries to go all the way, but it was an easy tackle. But again, sloppy passing from both sides. Feel like the pressure might be getting to the both of them at this stage. There's Keglekongen. Can he get through? He has. He got the power, I was gonna say. It didn't seem like it, but Bale now has got it back. Well, Alaba's chasing him down for revenge. We'll get rid of it. And now Flaggo can move forward.
The Munich man just muscled him off there, Gareth Bale. It's not often you see that happen, but he had no chance there, and it's another stray pass going missing. Bale on the other side. Charges down to the corner. He's lost his man. He's lost his marker. He's going to have to try and cross it in. He finds Kante. Kante looking for Ronaldo. Finds him. Can he turn? He's got 2 men on his back. Oh, gets the shot away, but it goes wide. And Butland breathes a sigh of relief.
Well, 64 minutes in, 8 shots to 2. Check that for a conversion rate. There's Flaggo here with Ronaldo on the top side. We'll lay off to Vidal, who tries a fairly direct through ball there. Doesn't work out for him, and now it's Keglekongen.
Oh.
Was there an offside there? Flaggo stayed down. Here comes Bale! Oh. Scuffed it.
Big chance there. Goes begging for Gareth Bale. He had his left peg this time. There was no excuse. It wasn't his right leg or anything. 67 minutes gone. A little pause, a little timeout, a little change. Carrasco on for Benzema. Change for Flaggo. Trying to do anything to get things working here as he builds once again from the back. Alaba down the side to Vidal. Vidal to Carrasco. Just come on, the Belgium. Had so much success with Belgium in the last 2 days, but as of yet hasn't really made a big impact. That's a great ball for Gareth Bale once again. He's striding ahead of the defender, looking into the box. Ronaldo was arriving late. Aguero, arriving late. There's no Ronaldo for him. It'd be a little worrying if it was Ronaldo on the other side, but Rooney not able to find the ball. That's come through nicely. Carrasco is not going to have the legs there. Manolas clears the danger. 75th minute approaching. We're closing in on the final minutes, Joe. And the attacks are just not quite clean enough. It's fell for Bale. Oh, it fell to his feet and Flaggo steals the goal. Is that the winner?
Right-footed.
Oh,
no mistake made this time.
Would you believe it, though? A defensive error of all things finally happens for Keglekongen, who's defended so well over these 3 games.
He's going to go for a change here now. Has to really. Of course, lower bracket, if you're just joining us, the loser of this match will lose the best of 3 overall and will be out of the tournament. Martial there, put into Cam. What we're going to see, Costa coming on.
3-5-2.
Is Sanchez going to join him? I think he may just do that.
Aguero's really not done a great deal for him, honestly. He's not had a chance. I say he's a little guy. He's quite well built, but he's a little guy in the grand scheme of things in comparison to your Ronaldos of the world. So it's the choice he had. But as you can see, Bale scored all 3 goals so far. Either end.
And none of them an own goal, so that's always a bonus for him. As Costa does come on for Rooney, who honestly also not really had much of an impact, certainly in this game. Well, let's see. We've got 13 minutes in game still to play. Flaggo with the lead at 2-1. Of course, he won 2-1 in the last game as well. Knock back there to the keeper. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Put up high from Butland, but it will be Keglekongen that can collect this one. Needs to keep the ball, and he's unable to do that as Kante. Oh, here we go. Gonna try and keep possession now. Trying to run that clock down. The wise move. But you make one bad mistake, one inaccurate pass, one shot that bobbles away, and Keglekongen has a chance. For now, though, it's Bale on this bottom side. Will feed through to Petit. Tried to go it alone there. Shot comes off. It's with Butland. This could be one of the last chances.
He had to hold it. Ronaldo was right there for the rebound. It didn't quite work out for him. Vidal finds Carrasco. Open on the wing. He can cut inside. He's got Ronaldo available to lay it back to. Ronaldo, he gets clattered by the players, but he's still got the ball. Lays it off maybe to Vidal. Petit in the end to Alaba. Alaba on the attack. Tries to cut inside once again. Can't find himself the chance to the pass. Just needs to get a clear chance, but he's got two players swarming on him, but he's running the clock down, and that's what counts. 87 minutes and counting as Keglekongen needs to push forward with his attack. Martial, he's come to the rescue so many times, finds Costa to Martial. Martial through the middle. Oh, dispossessed by Petit. And that is agonizing as we close on the 89th minute, Joe.
That's surely it. Oh, there's a foul there as well. That, I think, may just be it. We're about to hit 90 minutes. Let's see how much time's added on. It's only 2 minutes. That's not enough time to get up the pitch, especially while Flaggo still has possession here with Carrasco up on the top side. He's just going to try, well, and take the Michael. He'll stay up there as long as he possibly can. Gets a corner out of it as well. And this one is all but done. There's the header out. He might even get himself a bit more of a chance here. That was a big foul in the end. It doesn't matter though, it's Flaggo that's going to take the series 2-1, and what a series it was as well.
Cracking game, and honestly, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you could say it was a deserved result. I mean, Keglekongen got away with it in game number one. There was no doubt. Flaggo dominated that game, had the possession, just didn't score a goal. And Keglekongen came out on the top 2-0 with the 119th goal from Diego Costa. But 2-1, the goal in the end for both his second and third match there. Somewhat fortunate with the third goal. It fell to him through a defensive error, and it fell to Bale's feet right inside the box, and finally got himself a clear chance on goal.
But that's what makes a difference in a game that's so close like that, right? You know, both players have had plenty of chances. I think you're right in saying that Keglekongen scoring 2 in that first game was like super undeserved. That was like way more, and it was only 2 than he should have scored. But it was so close that those small mistakes, you lose possession in a key area, goes in, and honestly, in such low-scoring games, it makes all the difference.
Cracking match. Congrats to Flaggo. Commiserations to Keglekongen. He goes out of the tournament. Flaggo progresses. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be moving on with Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm back with a lot of news, a lot of...
there's a lot been going on, because that was a long game. There was a lot going on.
I don't know how to describe this. That game was impressive. I caught the end of it, obviously going the 3 matches. But I want to show you guys the bracket, and don't be too surprised with the Xbox bracket coming up first. I was closely watching Aga. He progressed with a 2-0 victory over Hassa, 4-1 and 1-0. Kez Brown versus Sneaky, that was the game for me, which was going very, very down to the wire. We saw Sneaky take game 1 in extra time. He also took game 2, 2-1 as well. So you can see how that pans out. So Aga does join Sneaky.
So it's actually Aga Sneaky in the winner bracket final then.
It is indeed, and obviously Hassa and Kez Brown will drop to the lower bracket, and that's how things sit at this given time.
Kez Brown's got a bit of waiting to do by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Chris versus Nilla there. Aloest versus Hjort. That'd be a good game as well down the side there. Marco Fassini's still waiting. I guess he's going to be playing Haas next because Haas is going to drop in there. So some big games. But I think expected, like you say, I think we expected maybe those results. Kez Brown going down to lower bracket. You know, that was always going to be the game, Kez Brown Sneaky.
Yeah, I was watching that one very closely. Of course,